welcome to this November monthly update. I'm Julia Lee, an equity strategist with Bell Direct. And after the best monthly performance in 2017 for the month of October, we've seen it backed up by another positive move with a gain of 1.5% in the month to date so far. With the market rallying pretty hard in the last few months of the year, some of that will be due to short covering. In fact, looking at some of the big short covering moves, and we've seen Sierra Resources moving from 28% of its stock being shorted a month ago down to 21%. Cobre also seeing 13% of its stock shorted a month ago. That's now down to 9% of stock. And of course, that has an impact on share prices. If we have a look at the best performers in the ASX 200, Sierra up by 29% in the month of November so far, and Cobre up by 27%. On the flip side, some of the worst performers have been driven by spin-offs as well as results and outlook statements. The worst was Fairfax, down by 38% as it traded without the entitlement to the new domain shares, which are up and trading on the market. Orica, which was down 16% due to a poor outlook statement coming through from the company, and Australian Agricultural Co, which did disappoint with its result, the stock down 12% for the month to date. But all in all, we are seeing a pretty healthy return for the global stock market. The MSCI index, which measures the global stock market, up by 19% in the year to date. And while that might make some traders nervous, double-digit gains is usually a positive sign for traders with another bullish outlook to be expected. If we have a look at the MSCI index from 1970, there have been 25 instances where we've seen double-digit growth in a year. In an amazing 19 out of 25 times, that's been followed up by another positive return in the following year. In fact, we've seen double-digit growth every single year for the MSCI Global Index from the period between 1995 to 1999, as well as from 1985 to 1989. So when you do see synchronized world growth, that tends to see a string of pretty strong gains for the global stock market. And when you are seeing synchronized world growth, you want to be positioned for growth. And that means being overweight growth in terms of commodities, overweight fund managers and market exposed stocks like Magellan Financial Group, Platinum, as well as Macquarie Group, and overweight those stocks positively exposed to rising interest rates like Computershare as well as QBE. But generally, defensives do tend to underperform in this type of market, and that means being underweight stocks like Telstra, the property sector, as well as the utility space. Looking forward, and one of the major things on the calendar for December will be the S&P rebalancing of indices here in Australia. That announcement will come on the 8th of December and will be enforced from the 15th of December. As per usual, we'll see a number of traders trying to front run that announcement. And if you're one of them, this is what Macquarie thinks may be added to the benchmark ASX 200 index. The stocks most likely to be added include Lynas, WiseTech, Pilbara Minerals, as well as Smart Group. The stocks most likely to be deleted include stocks like Flexi Group, Japara Healthcare, Regis Healthcare, Salio, as well as Maya. And with December just around the corner now, we're having a look at the month of December. And look, the last 2 weeks of December in particular tend to be extremely positive ones for the market. In fact, since 1992, in the last 25 years, 18 out of 25 times those last 2 weeks have seen positive weekly performances in both weeks. In fact, 2017, it looks like we may see that. 2016, we saw that. 2015, we saw that. 2014, we saw that. 2013, we saw that. And 2012, we saw that as well. So look, it looks like December should be another good month for the markets, and that Santa rally usually occurs on the Aussie share market as well. So following a very positive October, another positive November, hopefully we're in for a positive end to 2017. That's the November update. I'm Julia Lee, an equity strategist with Bell Direct. Hope to see you next month.